All right, here we are. We are back a couple days late, but let's go ahead get this review done for week one. The Saints edging out a win, got very close, just as always. The Saints do 16-15. So that's a weird score. It's the Titans. Let's talk about so offensively. It was kind of sluggish, but we gotta do better in the red zone. You know, I don't know, I think it's like 4 trips in the red zone and 3 field goals. That ain't gonna cut it. I feel like we're always so bad in the red zone and plays just get out of hand. I don't know, I feel like we're trying to be too complicated. But, I'm not an offensive coordinator or anything. Derek Carr through the game 23-33, 305, 1 touchdown, the pick, which was awful at the end of the half. I was kind of going in and out watching the game a little bit. I watched the opening kickoff, and of course, we fumbled. Rashid Shaheed, he fumbles. Titans get the ball, but then our defense, hats off to our defense, holding the 5 field goals, 10 out of a terrible game, 16-34, 198, and 3 picks. It's crazy. I was watching the Saints didn't get the third pick last season until week 13. So it's great to see our defense getting some turnovers. Offense not turning the ball over, but we did have some difficulty with ball security, opening kickoff, and then the last drive of the game to ice the game. We get the first down, but Jamal Owens fumbles. Luckily, he gets the ball back, so they're gonna have to work on ball security because we cannot have fumbles. Because good teams are gonna take advantage of that. But luckily, our defense is really good. They had the ball in the red zone a few times, but hard on field goals, which is good. Like I said, running the ball, we didn't do too well. I think Jamal Williams had 18, if I'm seeing this right, 18 carries. Jamal Williams, 18 carries, 45 yards. 2.5 average. He did fumble once, got covered though. I was talking about that. Receiving wise, we got Chris Olave, 8 receptions, 112 yards, which Rashid Shaheed had 5 receptions for 89 yards, and then Michael Thomas, 561. He did not get injured. He had a few good catches on the opening drive, which is good. Rashid Shaheed, he did have the opening kickoff fumble, but he did get the touchdown. So it was great to have 3 receivers over at least 50 yards. Chris Olave, it's great. Carr was under pressure almost the whole day. Trevor Penning did not have a good first half. I know I was watching that, and he was just getting blown by. They were talking about him getting out of his stance and already him being flat-footed and everything. I'm not an offensive lineman coach, but we're gonna have to work on that. We had to get him help, had to get him chipped a little bit, but I feel like he was under pressure the entire day. Our defense was able to get Tannehill down 3 times. Granderson, I saw a good sack. Aziz and Cameron Jordan half a sack. So that's good to see. We have some good pressure. Get Tannehill off of his game. He did not have a good game. Derrick Henry running the ball. Also, 15 carries, 63 yards. He did have the big screen pass that went a long ways. But defense did tighten up. So we were able to keep Derrick Henry in check. Luckily, they didn't give him the ball much. For us, Taysom Hill, he wasn't involved too much in the game either. Usually when Taysom Hill comes in, I'm kind of worried if he's going to throw the ball. But I like when we get him more involved. We should hopefully get him the ball more. So we got a block punt. That's good to see. Of course, the offense did nothing with that in the red zone. I don't know. We had a lot of third and long, 3rd and 10s, and 14s, stuff like that. We'd like to see 3rd and 3s or something like that. But hopefully we get a play calls. Carmichael, hopefully get some better play calls going. Get more people involved. But we got Carolina Monday night. Of course, we have a Monday night game. We got Carolina, who lost 24-10. Bryce Young was a little shaky, so I'm expecting us to do well against him. The veteran defense against this young quarterback. So we'll see what kind of Saints team comes out on Monday night. Either a terrible offense or offense does good, defense does bad. But it's good to see our defense doing well. It usually takes us a couple weeks to catch up to our offense, but I got high hopes of the season. It wasn't good to see us being shaky on those 3rd and longs, but we got the plays done when we needed to. Some of the surprising games around the league was the Bengals having a terrible game offensively, 24-3, losing to the Browns. Sean Watson was back. Joe Burrow was was not doing too well. The Giants getting absolutely obliterated by the Cowboys. Either the Cowboys' defense is really good, or the offense for the Giants was just that bad. But even Dak didn't really have a good game. It was just them getting fumbles and interceptions. It was not a good game for the Giants. Aaron Rodgers getting injured on the fourth play. I saw he was going to be out the rest of the season with a torn Achilles. That sucks. Hopefully, Zach Wilson learns some more from him. Lead that offense. That defense is top notch. Picking off Josh Allen 3 times. So it was interesting week 1. It was good to see football back with the Wi-Fi out. You couldn't watch it that much. Like I said, I kind of was going in and out. I was checking the score for every game, but it was just kind of ugly. I was going 3 and out. But let's hope we come out with a good game plan next week. I'll probably have a review for that game coming up here soon. Against Carolina. So, but that's the review. 16-15 Saints. What a weird score. But we started the season 1-0, which is good, even though we started out 1-0 last year. But I feel better this season. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.